I'm Rickman. On December 14th, 2012, a man came into school, Sandy Hook, in Newtown, Connecticut. 20-year-old man with a rapid-fire gun. And he killed 20 children, 6- and 7-year-olds. Their mother, father, sent them to school. Probably took them to school, at least put them on the bus, and had every expectation in the world that they would see them at the end of the day, alive and well. 6 adults lost their life. 2 of them fabulous heroes. Fabulous. Now, my brother was teaching, he teaches. And in the coffee room, there was a big argument between he and someone who teaches first grade. He teaches 8th grade in this elementary, junior high school. And the teacher was telling him how unfair it is, because when they have this training for the kids, the first graders aren't any good at it. They're not any good at it. And some of them get under the desk when they're supposed to go to the door. Some go to the door when they're supposed to get under the desk. Now, the 8th graders, you tell them, back door, exit! And out all 29, 30 of them go. And the teacher is supposed to follow up. My brother's very athletic for his age, and he can keep up with them. And so this teacher's telling him, Wade Rickman, you're not going to get killed, because you're teaching 8th graders, and lickety-split, they're going to be gone, and so are you. And my kids, she said, are going to be, is this real? Do you really mean it? And they don't move fast anyway, and I can't run off and leave them. I'm going to get killed when the shooter comes. Can you imagine you live in a society like this and it's called the United States of America? Now, in New Zealand, when this happened, the man came with the rapid-fire, massive gun, instrument of war, which he killed, as the Prime Minister said, citizens of our country. That's what she said. And within a month, they changed the laws and banned these rapid-fire guns. And then, within 9 months, they bought them. Most people made money on them because they gave them today's price. So if you bought it 15 years ago, you got double or even triple what you paid. And they took the guns because in New Zealand they said there is no purpose. You want a shotgun, you want a rifle, you want to go someplace and do whatever you want to do with them, fine. But to have a gun that holds 100 bullets, the Prime Minister of New Zealand said that is against all rational reasoning. And we have proof of it by the act that was taken. Last week, 32 people killed by 2 shooters. The Republicans are willing to look at background checks. Yale University says that will take care of 2 to 3% of the problem. You ready? 2 to 3% of the problem. We must eliminate guns of mass destruction. The Second Amendment is the poorest, worst written, most nothing amendment in the Constitution, because we were talking about these, you call them rifles if you want to, but they weren't. And Benjamin Franklin and others thought you ought to be able to take it home. You might need it. No place did they imagine the guns that exist today. Finally, the president and others talking about video games, blaming this on video games. These Republicans are ludicrous people. And I think some of them are going to be punished by God. Maybe in the meantime, we the voters can punish these members of Congress, both Senate and House, who refuse to act like the Prime Minister of New Zealand and care about the people in this country, like she cares about the people in New Zealand.